Hello, welcome back to Chef Ray Ali YouTube. Chef Ray Ali Exotic Soul Food on YouTube. Right now, I'll be doing another family favorite. We'll be doing Kung Pao chicken. Kung Pao chicken is consists of fresh veggies. I got fresh broccoli here. I'm gonna cut it for you and rinse it. I got a fresh onion here. I got snap peas, fresh and hearty, or should I say hearty fresh snap peas. And I will be using peppers. I love these peppers. These peppers are really good. So right now I'm just gonna start with cutting the broccoli up first. So I'm gonna take a piece of broccoli, just trim it up a little bit, cut it up into little pieces. Little bite-sized pieces. You want to get little bite-sized pieces. I think the best way to do that is to just use your hand. You don't have to use a knife all the time. Then if you got little sharp pieces, you can just trim it up a little bit like that. But using your hand is very effective here. Unless it's too big, then you want to split them up a little bit. So that's what I'll do, but that's good for here. And I got more. And just continue to cut it up or break it up with your hand. So right now I got most of the broccoli cut and broken up. So this is the last piece. With this particular Asian dish, I will not be making the sauce. Like usually when I cook for like an event or other people, I'll make the sauce homemade, especially no matter what it is, what kind of dish it is. But today this is just a light little dinner you can do for the family when you get off work. I work today, so I'll just use sauce straight from the grocery store, but I'll make it taste good and make it my own by using fresh stuff. Like I'll use soy, sesame oil. Last video I used the avocado seed oil, but since this is an Asian dish, I will be using the sesame oil. And it too is good for you as well. It has a lot of healthy benefits to that. So now that the broccoli is all trimmed up nicely, I'm gonna rinse it off, marry those together, rinse it and drain it. Cold water, rinse, drain. So I got it rinsed off and it's draining right here in this drainer. So cut the onion up. I like using red onions. Very powerful in flavor. Good for you. Strong. So just peeled the onion. First thing I do when I get a red onion is I peel it, and you see that core right there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dissect it, cut it in half. And that's the side with the core. That's the side that doesn't have the core. So I'm going to take that side with the core and turn to the camera so you can see and just cut it out. Now it's just a onion without the core, just all onion. You can use the whole thing. I'll do the same thing for this side. That's the core. Just take the knife and cut it out. I do like a 45-degree angle, and you can see all onion. You can use the whole onion. That's the core, the part you don't want. And then I take the side, turn it to the side, and go along with the grooves and just 1, 2. Spin it around. And same thing with the other one. Spin it around. Alright, so I got my onions here and my broccoli here. These are already all ready to go, I should say. So only thing I'll do with those is give them a rinse. Give them a rinse and let them drain. So I got those draining. So last I will do the peppers. Like I said before, these peppers are my favorite. A lot of flavor in them. That onion is really strong, that red onion. All right. So right now I will be, as soon as I can see, Alright, I'm back. So right now I'll just be cutting the peppers up. Onion was really strong, it's making me, my eyes water, so I had to take a little break. Usually it don't happen, sometimes it do, depends on depends on how fresh they are. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, I had to take my glasses off, wipe my face. Sorry about that, y'all. Alright. Alright, so I'm back now. Had to take a break and cry. So I just opened up this pepper right here. I'll just open them all up at the same time. Alright, so there we have the peppers all open. Not this one yet. Alright, so now we got all the peppers open. I'm just going to stack them on top of each other. Just stack them on top of each other like this. And just cut them all at the same time so they can all be the same length and shape. So smash them down a little bit. That's it for the vegetables. Those vegetables was already packaged, but I still like to rinse all my vegetables, so I will rinse them real quick. Hit them with the cold water. With the cold water, then hit them right in the strainer. So now I have my broccoli and onions, pepper and peas, and that is all I'm using for the veggies. Like I always do in my videos, I always like to cut the vegetables first before I go to my protein, because you don't really have to clean up as much if you do the protein first and then go back and cut the vegetables. You don't want to cross-contaminate. So with that said, I can just rinse the seeds off the cut board. And go ahead and rinse the knife. So today, protein, I'll be using random chicken. So give those a rinse in cold water. You definitely want to rinse your chicken. So I take the chicken, rinse it in cold water. Alright, excuse my back, sorry about that. Rinse it in cold water, and then now I am going to, I got another knife I like to use for this part. Drying towel. In there. Here it is. I like to use this knife for the chicken. It's very sharp. It doesn't ever need sharp. It's a copper knife. I had this knife again for about had this knife for about 4 years. So I think something like that, yeah, about 3 or 4 years, I'm not sure, but this is one of my favorite knives besides this knife. This one is called the Miracle Blade. I don't even know what the name of this one is. It's just a copper knife. And it had a copper finish on it at the time, but it's really good and it stays sharp. So as you can see, I just dissect the chicken, cut it in half, and these are random chicken breasts. I just cut it in half so it can be a little bit thinner and it cook faster. So now I have 2. I'll do the same thing with this one. And again, I'm making compound chicken. I just did all the veggies and now I'm cutting the protein up. And I'm gonna speed this up a little bit because I took a little break and then I had to find my knife, so I don't want to get you guys all bored. So I'm just gonna speed it up and show you what I do for the exotic family favorites. So after I trim a little bit of the fat part off of the chicken like this, I just cut it into little pieces, so little bite-sized pieces like I did the broccoli. Just set those to the side and just continue to cut. If you see any white pieces or string, just cut it off. You don't want to eat that. You don't want to get that to your family. It's just fat. Sometimes you can't avoid it, but if you can cut it off, cut it off. I'll just throw it right over there. So right now I'm just going to cut little bite-sized pieces of chicken, and before I even saute it, I will put some type of marinade on it. Not a marinade for overnight or hours, just something to give it flavor while it's cooking. Like I might put mustard. 9 times out of 10, I love putting mustard on chicken along with the seasoning because it has the vinegar and the natural flavors, and it also makes it tender too. So that's something I like to do. Some people use Italian dressing. Some people use lemon. Sometimes I use either or, lemon, Italian dressing, or mustard. Or sometimes I use both. Italian and mustard is really good. Italian has oil in it already, so I tend not to use that. Mustard is just vinegar in there, and it has the acidity that you're looking for. So cutting these little pieces, cutting this chicken up into little pieces, and right now I'm getting rid of all the fat and undesirable pieces. And what's so good about this, I'm cooking everything separate in case you have allergy, or like in my family, some people don't eat meat, some people don't eat rice, or some people don't, some people want a low carb, no carb diet. Some people don't want meat. So to accommodate everybody, I cook the rice separate, cut the veggies first, cook those separate, and then cook the chicken separate. So everybody win. I don't have to make separate meals. There's no dairy in this meal, and it's nice and healthy for you. So I already got the rice going, and that's about it.